Hi, everybody. I'm Chris Green. Welcome to the Civic Center in Corner Brook for the continuation of the 2024 Atlantic Canada U18 Female Championship. Here's the national anthem. Fans are in full vocal throttle for this one. PEI against Nova Scotia. Winner of this one guaranteed a spot in the gold medal game, as they would be 3-0 with 9 points. That's if they win in regulation. If it goes to overtime or shootout, different story. So, Nova Scotia in the white. They'll defend the goal to our left. PEI in the green. They defend the goal to our right. Both teams 2-0. And PEI starting their big line of Chapman, Mullins, and Gordon. For Nova Scotia, it'll be their big line, Williams, Boyd, and Dwyer. Williams had 4 goals in their last game. Brooke Williams against the host squad, Western Warriors, in a 10-2 victory. Nova Scotia represented their sponsor, the Northern Subway Selects. And here we go. We're underway in this big game. First one of the second half of the round robin of 10 games. This is game number 6 of the tournament. Knows how to play, and will get a face-off. Deflected, and the face-off is outside the blue line of Prince Edward Island. Williams and Chapman once again for the face-off. And from the face-off, it's shot in. Off the boards. Stopped by the goaltender, Olivia Lowe, in goal for Prince Edward Island. Georgia Burrows for Nova Scotia. Abby Dingwall passing. Cross-ice pass, intercepted. Shot in by Lily LeBlanc. On the right wing. Dingwall again. Passing over. Shot in by Gordon. She's going to hustle to the bench for a line change as we approach the first minute of this first period. In this big encounter between Nova Scotia and PEI, Nova Scotia is going to break out 2-on-2, and blowing a tire there was the forward Ailey Glenn. Shot back in by Nova Scotia. That's a sign for them to start changing them up. Cleared around the goal. Intercepted. Shot that's high. It comes out in front. Steered to one side. Out of harm's way for Prince Edward Island. McDonald being harassed by 2 forecheckers. Comes free. And cleared out to center ice. Shot in. No icing. Nova Scotia with it behind the goal. Passing on the right wing. It's not out of the zone. Hunter, shot deflected. Blocker stopped by Burrows. Puck in the corner. Back to Hunter. She couldn't keep it inside the blue line, so PEI has to regroup. And it's shot in. Nova Scotia trying to move it out on the right side. Believe it or not, a little bit of a tentative start. I think both teams do know the importance of this game. So controlling inside her own blue line was Boyle. And it's out. Here comes Hunter. On the line change, passing over, long shot, blocker save there. That shot by Bella Fitzpatrick. Along the boards, Nova Scotia will clear the zone. Passing over on the right wing to Doiron. She's behind the goal. Passing into the corner, trying to get a return pass. However, she was tied up. As it's back into the slot area. Shot, stop. Play is called. Lowe making the save. Not enough oomph on the shot because really there was a stick check as contact was being made between puck and stick. 3:09 gone, first period, no score. And the face-off to the left of the Prince Edward Island goal. They are short a player. Come on now. Pay attention, pay attention. And she's automatically waved out for being tardy. And from the face-off, it's won by Nova Scotia. Shot right on and smothered by Olivia Lowe. And shot there by Doiron. Brooke Williams will take this face-off for Nova Scotia against Chapman of Prince Edward Island. And Prince Edward Island being, it's Williams being waved out for Doiron. And she wins the face-off back to the point. Shot right on. Again being smothered by Olivia Lowe. She's not taking any chances here. Battling for the puck from that face-off. Does come out. Looking for Chapman was Gordon, but it's broken up. Too far for Mullins. Is that icing? Yes. And play is called. PEI fans disagreeing with the linesperson on that. You can hear them going, oh. And the face-off to the right of Olivia Lowe. Both teams have changed them up. Jenna Beaton taking the face-off and winning it for Nova Scotia. Pass around the goal. Haley Rose McLean with a terrific shot. And I mean it. She's out there now for Nova Scotia. Was checked. Comes back to the point. Passed around the goal by Brianne Jean. Lead pass for Gordon on the left wing. That's crossing the blue line. She's checked. Shoveled ahead, moves offside, but Nova Scotia shoot it down the ice. No icing, says the linesperson. A give and go opportunity here. Plays called offside. Well, like I said, bit of a tentative start as compared to other games in this tournament. Like I said, both teams do know the importance of this one. Talking to the PEI coaching staff before this game, they said, big one. That's all they said, big one. And shot in to the right. Into the corner. PEI trying to move it out, banked off the glass and out to center ice. Picked up inside the blue line by LeBlanc. Check that, sorry, I was wrong. But nonetheless, it's icing and play is called. That was Emily Lutley. 5 seconds away from 5 minutes in this first period, and we're scoreless. Brooke Williams out there to take the face-off for Nova Scotia. But it's Lutley who wins the draw. Backhanded in by Doyon. And PEI trying to move it on the right wing. The pass went astray and down the ice, and that is icing against PEI. Nothing wrong with that. You know, like when in doubt, shoot it out because your next play is 50-50. I mean, there have been a lot of icings, but there's nothing wrong with that when your next play is 50-50, like right now. And from the face-off, still is a battle for it. And as you can see, no harm. As PEI trying to get it out, they do. Shot back in, but Nova Scotia's got to clear the zone to get back on side. And picking it up was Larkin. Could not clear the zone. Nova Scotia trying to press here. Broken up, passing over. Lead pass, chasing after it into the Nova Scotia zone. Getting there first was Lily LeBlanc. Tried to pass ahead, broken up. That pass hit a stick. Nova Scotia's trying to make a change. McDonald ahead. There's an opportunity. Drop pass. Nice one. Shot blocker save. As Nova Scotia clearing the zone. Just could not control it at center ice. Hunter for PEI. On the right wing. Backhands it around the goal. As Nova Scotia trying to push it ahead. Denied. LeBlanc being forechecked. She was able to pass it on the left wing. A pass through the middle. And breaking out, crossing the blue line on the left wing is Murray. Reese Murray centering it. Broken up. It's shoveled ahead and outside the blue line. Cross ice pass. But Mullins is going to scoot there first to get to it. Mullins in the corner. Looking for support. Skated off the puck. Chapman. She'll pass back to the point. The shot deflected right to the goaltender, and smothering it is Georgia Burrows, and play is called. Pace is picking up after a tentative start. 7:08 gone by in this first period. No score between the E-Stars of Prince Edward Island and the Northern Subway Selects of Nova Scotia. Both teams with 2-0 records. From the face-off. Back to the point, shot, deflected, ends up behind the goal. Burrow's goaltender had to be wary of that one. Again, back to the point. There's the shot again, deflected. This time off a Nova Scotia stick into the corner. As they battle for possession. Centered off the pad, another chance. Steered to one side. And Nova Scotia's going to break out on the wing, Doyon. She's checked at the Prince Edward Island blue line, and PEI is making a change as the puck ended up inside Nova Scotia territory. They'll cross the blue line, one-on-one opportunity, all alone, and just couldn't control it as Burrows got a piece of it with her stick. As that was Chapman out there. Check that was Baker out there that had that opportunity. Reese Baker. Chapman's up there now, chasing after that puck along the boards. Doyle, she'll go for it inside the blue line, ahead to Chapman. Crossing the blue line on the left wing. Chapman, shot. Ooh, I didn't see it. That's how fast and hard that was. All I heard was the boom on the boards. Wow, that's offside. PEI's got to clear the zone. Sources say Chapman, she's committed to university play next season. In the corner, hits a leg. Back to the point. Cross ice pass. Shot, that's wide. Off the boards. Again, PEI pressing. Off the skate. of Murray. It's banked off the boards. Not out. McDonald passing on the left wing. Back to McDonald. Here's the shot. It's loose in front. Again, McDonald with it on the backhand. That's blocked in front. McDonald chasing after it. Doing it all right now from her defensive position to the corner. In the slot. Back to the point. Shot. Bounces off a player into the corner. Again, PEI controlling. Shot off. I think it went off a leg. McDonald from her defensive position. Broken up. And Nova Scotia, they're being hemmed in. Shot right on. Burrows the save. Back to McDonald. Shot. That's blocked in front. And it's cleared out by Nova Scotia, and they're looking for a line change in a hurry. Here comes McDonald. She's knocked down, and there's going to be a penalty here. Play is called, and PEI is going on the power play. Interference the call at 10-13 to Nova Scotia. Tremendous pressure by PEI. They failed to score, but they do get a power play out of it. Going off will be Jenna Beaton for Nova Scotia for interference. First power play of this game. Time of the penalty was 10-13. From the faceoff. It's intercepted. Almost all short-handed chance. Doiron. She's doing a great job penalty killing here. Nice pass around, trying to get herself on the other side, but it's broken up. Dingwall passing ahead. Here come Prince Edward Island. Chapman. Going towards goal. Shot right on. Burrows the save. And a shot down the ice. 1:25 left in the Prince Edward Island power play in a scoreless first period as we're approaching 11 minutes expired. Here comes PEI passing over on the right side to Chapman. Shooting it in. Stopped behind the goal by the goaltender, Burrows. Nova Scotia will just flip it high and down the ice as they got a race for it in the PEI zone with 50 seconds left in the PEI power play. Pass over to Hunter. She's checked. Puck comes out to center ice. And Nova Scotia doing a good job tying up PEI from getting any sort of rhythm in this power play. And there's just 30 seconds left with this advantage for Prince Edward Island. Still no score in this first period. Lead pass, Lawler crossing the blue line, going towards goal on the right side. In the corner behind the goal, hanging on, passing, broken up, and wristed down the ice smartly by the Nova Scotia player, Ross. And that being held by the goaltender Low as a Nova Scotia player cruising around as time has expired on the penalty, and PEI 0 for 1 on the power play. Referee getting a little bit upset with PEI and their tardiness at the bench. Ordering players, you're on, you're off, you're on, you're off. Well, I'll settle it for you. You're on. From the face-off. It's shot in, and that might be icing. Yes. And play is called. So the face-off this time will take place to the left of PEI goaltender Olivia Lowe. And from the face-off, PEI controlling on the right wing. Banked off the boards and out. Broken up at the blue line. But Nova Scotia will bring it across on the second effort. Doyon. He's tied up. Oh, went through the slot area on the second effort. Shot down the ice. Is it icing? Yes. Play is called. Smart move by Gordon. She was tired, wanted to stay, wanted to get a change, and fine, ice the puck. No big deal, because see what PEI, like, they are the visitors, and this is an important thing with home ice advantage. PEI is trying to do some line matching here, and they're having a little bit of a hard time. From the face-off, McDonald getting it out of the zone for Prince Edward Island, and skating around the goal is Dingwall. She was player of the game for Prince Edward Island in their last contest earlier today against Newfoundland and Labrador in that 6-3 victory. And Prince Edward Island moving it out. On the left wing, ahead lead pass at center for Lutley, goes down the ice. No icing, says the linesperson. Steered around the goal. Trying to pick it up is LeBlanc. Her pass intercepted. Chance here, going in. Stop. Pass off a stick comes out to center ice. Another opportunity here for PEI. Gardner. Her shot into the netting. Play is called. The corporate sponsors of this event are really, really good. And if it wasn't for them, this event wouldn't be taking place. And among the corporate sponsors are Kona Photography, the Rempel campus of Memorial University of Newfoundland, Murphy Brothers, and Stephenville Lightning. Now, we got a penalty coming up against Nova Scotia. When all is said and done, and getting the gate at 13:54 is LeBlanc. Second power play for PEI in this period. They're 0 for 1. Pass through the slot area, broken up. And it's going to be got down the ice. Cross-checking is the call against LeBlanc. McDonald inside her own blue line. Cross-ice pass. McDonald again. Over to Chapman. Checked along the boards. Wrong turn. Passes. And it's shot down the ice. Chasing after it for PEI, Abby Dingwall. Passing on the left wing. Picking up Luxey. Shot off the blocker and into the corner. Shot again, blocked in front. Another try, steered into the corner. Lutley. She'll pass back to the point. Cross-ice pass, but that's going to come outside the blue line. Smart play. Going across the blue line is Hunter. Cross-ice. Over to Doyle. Into the corner. Steered around. On the left side with 15 seconds left in the power play. Back to the point. Here's the shot. That hit a leg. Now another shot. Oh, that just went wide of the goal and off the referee. Back to the point. Shot. It's blocked not once but twice. And it's shot down the ice by Nova Scotia. And don't think the player realized she was at the team was at full strength. And that is icing against Nova Scotia with 4:04 left in this first period. And the face-off to the left of the Nova Scotia goal. From the face-off. In the corner, shoveled around. Behind the goal. Passing over, Dingwell. Chapman getting a pass, passing back to Doyle, to Chapman. Back towards the blue line. Having a look, passing over on the right side. Shot, that's blocked. Chapman shovels the puck. Again, Nova Scotia breaks up that attempt. Puck came outside. That's outside, inside, outside. And that's offside. And players call. 3:27 to go. Well, among the corporate sponsors, like I'm saying, of this tournament that's made this such a fantastic event here in Quinnebrook are Subway, TD Bank, Tim Hortons, College of the North Atlantic, Jungle Gyms, and Western Lock. PEI pressing here. Last few moments of this first period. The scoreless first period. Oh, intercepted shot. That's off a stick and over the net. Opportunity knocked there for PEI. And here comes Nova Scotia crossing the blue line. On the left side is McLean. The great shot. She's checked. Back to the point. Shot. That's off a stick into the corner. We're in the latter stages of this scoreless first period. Play is called. We got a penalty. And tripping is the call. Nova Scotia getting their first power play of the game at 17-19, and getting the gate for PEI is Jesse Doyle. Here we go, Nova Scotia, 5-on-4 advantage, hanging on to it. Controlling with the power play. Going around the goal. Glenn, Ailey Glenn, but checked and banked off the boards down the ice. Scooting after it is Boyle. Passing over. This goes up the center ice, and PEI will shoot the puck back down the ice. Killing off time on that penalty clock, which stands at 1 minute and 20 seconds for Nova Scotia's power play remaining. Wraparound attempt. Oh, it's on the goal line. It's in. Cassie Gordon with a short-handed goal for PEI. 18:06. First goal of the game. Big one for PEI as they score it short-handed. It was oh so ever close at first on that goal line forever. And Gordon shoveled it across the line, and it's 1-0 PEI. Picking up the assist is Taylor Hunter. Puck banked off the boards. 50 seconds left. Nova Scotia power play, and here comes PEI again short-handed. Tied up along the boards. That's all they want to do, kill time. Here comes Nova Scotia on the right wing. Front of the penalty box. Brought it across the blue line. PEI getting possession. In the corner, has cleared out and down the ice. Steered around the goal by Burrows with 12 seconds left. Less than a minute to go in the period. 10 seconds left in the power play. Puck behind the net. In the corner, Chapman. She's having to look around what to do. She'll pass around to McDonald on the right point. Here's the shot. Stopped by Burrows, and play is called. 34.9 seconds to go. PEI up 1-0 on that short-handed goal by Cassie Gordon at 18:06 from Taylor Hunter. That's a second short-handed goal in this tournament. That one earlier today. From the face-off. Puck in the corner. Shot around by Eaton. Comes to the blue line, but it's kept in by PEI. So Nova Scotia will try the left side this time. They're successful to get it out to center ice. And it's banked off the boards and ahead. 7 seconds to go in the period. Broken up. Whoa. There's a collision there, and that's it. Play is over. The buzzer sounds, and the first period is in the books. So the score, after 20 minutes of play, Prince Edward Island won, the E-Stars, and the Northern Subway Selects of Nova Scotia, nothing. Recap that first period for you. Just the one goal by PEI. It was short-handed at 18:06. Gordon from Hunter. Penalties, 10-13. Nova Scotia beaten. 2 minutes for interference. 13:54. Nova Scotia. LeBlanc, 2 minutes for cross-checking. 17-19. PEI. Doyle, 2 minutes for tripping. Power plays after one period. PEI 0 for 2. Nova Scotia 0 for 1. So the score after one period, Prince Edward Island 1, Nova Scotia nothing. We'll be back with our second period right after we take this intermission break. Just about ready for our second period. And Prince Edward Island leading by a score of 1-0 on a late shorthanded goal by Cassie Gordon at 18:06. TEI in the green, Nova Scotia in the white. In what has been a very entertaining contest. And the winner of this one will book a ticket to the gold medal game. Although there are more games to be played, 9 points should get you to the gold medal game. Power plays in that period. Nova Scotia 0 for 1 and a shorthanded goal scored against them. And PEI is 0 for 2. So Olivia Lowe of Prince Edward Island will defend the goal to our left, and Georgia Burrows of Nova Scotia defends the goal to our right. Brooke Williams will take the faceoff for Nova Scotia against Rennie Chapman. No, or is it? Yes, she's making her way to center now. Rennie Chapman, the captain of Prince Edward Island. And it's Chapman who wins the faceoff, and it's going to go all the way back to Olivia Lowe, and she's not taking any chances with a twirling puck. That means a faceoff to the left of goal, and I think the referee just had something to say about that. Maybe you could have played the puck. And from the faceoff, Dingwell passing to Chapman. She's checked along the boards, ends up inside the blue line. Dingwell again passing over to Doyle. Tipped, and that's icing. No. I thought it would be. Vice person's a little bit lenient there. Doyon. Crossing center. Being checked. And we got a penalty because of that check. That's slashing. There's the stick to slash out of her hands. And at 51 seconds, Nova Scotia with a power play. Chapman, she's getting the gate. And for Nova Scotia, it's their second power play. They're 0 for 1 with a shorthanded goal scored against them. From the faceoff. Cleared out by Prince Edward Island down the ice all the way to the goaltender. Burrows, she put it behind the net, and the PEI player almost picked it up. That was Baker. Here comes Nova Scotia across the blue line. Williams. She's got 6 goals in this championship so far. Doyon. She's hanging on to it. Checked by Dingwall, and that shot down the ice. 1:25 to go in the Nova Scotia power play. Pass on the right wing. Just trying to wheel away from the forechecking of Prince Edward Island as a cross-ice pass. Here comes Doyon. Shot. I think that goaltender picked up a little bit piece of it with the pad, Olivia Lowe, and it went all the way down the ice. Off the boards, past the head. Shot in. Beaton couldn't get it, but her line mate does. Into the corner, it's shot. Passed around. Off the boards. And ahead. Good opportunity here for Prince Edward Island, but checked off, or for Nova Scotia it is, but checked off the puck. 15 seconds left in the power play. Steered towards the slot area, intercepted, but not out of the zone. As Beaton trying to center it, broken up in front. The penalty has now expired. It's shot down the ice, no harm. And not icing. I think the linesperson didn't know that. And the faceoff will be to the right of goal. So Nova Scotia 0 for 2 on the power play with a shorthanded goal scored against them. That's been the difference of this game. A shorthanded goal by Cassie Gordon in the first period. From the faceoff, Nova Scotia trying to move it out on the right wing. Stopped. Chasing after it inside her own blue line is Hunter. Got it out to center ice. Off the boards. Steered into the corner. Lead pass. Broken up, and Nova Scotia's trying to put on the pressure now, and they have an opportunity here. Shot off a stick, hit the netting and the glass, and play is called. 3 minutes, 22 seconds has expired in this second period. And the faceoff comes outside the blue line because there was a shot by a Nova Scotia player that resulted in the stoppage as the puck went out of play. Voyant trying to get it in front for Boyd. Broken up. Shot around. And out. To an open wing, but it's picked up by Nova Scotia and shot into the PEI zone. So now Nova Scotia has been pressing here in the early going. Since their power play, lead pass on the wing. Ends up in the corner. Two players battling for it. It's Nova Scotia who come away with possession. LeBlanc passing ahead. Another lead pass on the wing. In the corner. Around the goal, wraparound attempt. Comes into the slot area. McDonald for Prince Edward Island. Off the, intercepted. Puck centered. McLean couldn't get a stick on it. Another shot attempt, that's wide of the mark. Round the goal. Nova Scotia trying to even the score here with PEI leading as we approach 5 minutes of the second period. And it's going to be shot in by Emily Gardner. She heads to the bench on a line change. PEI chasing after it. Inside her own blue line, Jessie Doyle. She'll pass on the right wing. Here comes Chapman. 1-on-2, 1-on-3, shot. Stick save, that would have been wide. Chance for Gordon, the lone goal scorer of this game so far. She's battling with two Nova Scotia players in the corner. Now there's four scrumming for it. Referees say move it. As Nova Scotia will bring it out on the right wing. Chapman shooting it right back in and around the goal. Mullen's going to chase after it. Tried a shot. That hit a leg, went wide. This time PEI doing the forechecking. Going in on goal, Chapman, but she stick checked at the last moment. And she regains possession. Hanging on to it. Here's the shot, deflected. Goes behind the goal. Centered. And shot down the ice. Dingwall chasing it. And it's centered, broken up. Lawler for PEI will chase after it. But getting there first is LeBlanc off the boards and ahead for the winger. And here come Nova Scotia in the slot area, broken up. Doyon passing over, shot. That's blocked. Boyd doing a stick check there, but it's PEI who will clear the zone. Here comes Nova Scotia with a chance off a stick into the netting. And play is called as Brooke Williams let go the shot, and it was deflected by the PEI defender. We played 7 minutes, 9 seconds of this second period. 1-0 Prince Edward Island leading on a short-handed goal by Cassie Gordon late in the first period from the faceoff. It's brought out by Prince Edward Island. Lead pass on the right wing. Back to the point. Here's a chance. Shot. Blocker save. In the slot area, steered to one side. Play is called. We got a penalty. What? Interference is the call, and it's Nova Scotia who are going to be penalized here at 7:26. Getting the gate. Will be Lily LeBlanc. PEI 0 for 2 on the power play. This is be their third. So, laid pass by Prince Edward Island on the left wing. Passing over on the right wing, McDonald. Brings it across the blue line. She's checked, tied up, comes back to the point. Dingwall to Chapman. Shot, stick save, steered towards goal. Burrows pushes it behind her net. Chapman battling for it, steered it around, but it's Nova Scotia is going to come up with possession, and it's wristed down the ice with authority. With 1:05 left in the Prince Edward Island power play. Kelly McDonald moving around her goal, passing over on the left wing. Lead pass, it is Mullins. She'll pass over, shot, blocker save. And the rebound bounces around the boards and shot down the ice by Nova Scotia's Brooke Williams. 42 seconds left in the Prince Edward Island power play. Pass broken up at the Nova Scotia blue line. Shoveled ahead. Killing more time off that PEI power play time. As Lawler. Pass around. Back to the point. Shot. It's off the end boards and off the net. Behind the Nova Scotia goal. Cannot be kept in by Hunter, and it goes down the ice. And that should just about do it for the power play for Nova Scotia. Hunter crossing the blue line. At center, passing the puck along the boards. Chapman centers it, intercepted neatly by the Nova Scotia defender, Lacey Boyd. Comes back to the point though. Here's a shot. That's wide. Puck along the boards and back to the blue line. Hunter, cross-ice pass. Chapman eases it in. Oh, just tipped wide of the goal there by Gordon. And it's going to be smothered by Burrows. And play is called. 2 seconds away from the midway mark of regulation time. And the second period, 1-0, Prince Edward Island leading. By the way, the teams are tied after 3 periods. They play a 5-minute overtime. And if they're tied after that, they have a 5-round shootout from the faceoff. Brought out by Nova Scotia. Ooh, oh my, a 3-player collision, but there's no penalty because 2 of the players were on the same team. That hurt, I can tell you that. Ooh, bring out the 8-5-3-5 tonight. It's steered towards goal, just went wide. A good opportunity there for Prince Edward Island. That pass goes down the ice, and that is icing. Here the Prince Edward Island support. Face off to the right of the Nova Scotia goal. Lutley taking the face off, and the linesperson didn't like how It was all lined up. Glenn for Nova Scotia taking the face off, and it's Glenn who wins it. That's Ailey Glenn. On the boards. Passed around the goal by Murray. Murray being watched, comes back to the point. Pass went astray, and McDonald has to chase after it at her own blue line, being forechecked by Glenn. Crosses the blue line, penalty coming up, play is called. And what is the call here? As the referees concur. Hooking is the call. And the penalty is going to Ailey Glenn at 11:01. So for PEI, it's their fourth power play. They're 0 for 3. Dingwall passing over. Shot. Blocker save. Rebound. And it's lifted all the way down the ice. Low coming out of the goal. The pass ahead to Dingwall with 1:44 left. And the Nova Scotia penalty. Lead pass. Opportunity for Chapman passing into the corner. Back to the point. Dingwall. Her shot deflected just wide by Mullins. Chapman. Cross ice to Dingwall. Back to the point. McDonald over to Chapman on the left side. Cross ice. Dingwall lost it in her skates momentarily. Got the puck over to her winger. Chapman! Bang, bang play. Big save there by Georgia Burrows. With 1:02 left in the PEI power play. Leading 1-0 shot. Right on, and play is called. So, Georgia Burrows coming up with a big save for Nova Scotia on this Prince Edward Island power play. And the score remains 1-0. Face off to the left of the Nova Scotia goal. Luxley out there to take the face off against Beaton. There's a chance. Shot. Stop. Rebound. Cleared out. Down the ice. Oh, PEI trying to move the puck ahead on the power play. Lawler. Here's Luxley. In front. Stick save. Rebound in front. Loose. And cleared. Off the boards in front of the PEI bench. Adam ducking. Plays called, not called, I should say. 18 seconds left in the power play. Prince Edward Island moving it out. Crossing the blue line. It's shoveled. Going coast to coast there was Hunter. Hunter passing into the corner. Ends up behind the goal. Penalty has expired. PEI 0 for 4 on the power play. They got a chance here. Nova Scotia coming out of the penalty box. Glenn one-on-one on the right side. Shot. High, wide. And still in play or out of play? I think it hit the netting. And it's out of play. Okay. 6:43 left in the second period. Lived up to expectations. Has been a big one with so much at stake. Just a one goal to show for. And it was shorthanded in the first period from the face-off. Cross ice pass broken up, but on the second effort, it's deflected into the Nova Scotia bench. So the face-off once again outside the Prince Edward Island blue line. Chapman out there for PEI. Dwyer for Nova Scotia for that face-off. Chapman backhands it around her goal for Dingwall. But the puck is not out of the zone. Williams trying to get at it. For Nova Scotia, it's Love down. Boyd, Lacey Boyd on the right wing. She's tied up along the boards. Brooke Williams looking for her winger Doyon. Steered to the slot area. Banked off the boards by Dingwall, and Chapman will backhand it out of harm's way down the ice. Mullins is in pursuit for Prince Edward Island, and Boyle for Nova Scotia. Puck along the boards. Cleared out. Dingwall passing over. Off the boards and ahead for Mullins, and it's deflected. No penalty on that. With the deflection, went out of play over the glass. So we've played 14 minutes and 18 seconds of a nail-biter here in the second period. Prince Edward Island leading Nova Scotia 1-0. Face off to the right of the Nova Scotia goal. And they're battling for it from the circle to the corner. Quarters are close. Bouncing around, and goaltender Georgia Burrows not taking any chances. Going to face off to the left of goal. Lutley. And taking the face off for Nova Scotia, winning it along the boards. And it's out at centers. The quarters are close, extremely close. Ends up towards the blue line. Steered around the goal. Ooh, they dodged a bullet there. That could have been too many for Nova Scotia. Nova Scotia controlling inside their own blue line. Haley Glenn, she's at center. Crossing the blue line of Prince Edward Island, going wide on the right side. She's behind the net, trying to come up short side, but denied by Olivia Lowe. Back to the point. That's broken up, and it's going to be shot right on goal to Burrows. PEI making a change. Lead pass by Nova Scotia as McLean passing ahead. McLean, the terrific sniper for Nova Scotia. She's been at close quarters throughout this game. You have not seen her shot as has been on display earlier in this championship. As I mentioned, there's guys that be envious of what she can fire off her stick. Lawler, she'll cross the blue line. On the right side. Behind the goal, centers it! Nova Scotia comes up with possession. And there's a penalty to PEI. There's an interference call. Getting the gate for PEI will be Fitzpatrick at 16:20. So for Nova Scotia, their third power play, they're 0 for 2 with a shorthanded goal scored against them. Fitzpatrick hooking the call. Face off to the left of the PEI goal, and from the face off, intercepted and backhanded smartly down the ice by Prince Edward Island's Chapman. He's watching, trying. Oh, the attack broken up there by McDonald. However, it's McLean. Her pass broken up, but it's going to be brought in across the blue line. Cross ice pass. Williams pass over to Doyon. Williams again. Comes back to the point to LeBlanc. Williams. She's tied up along the boards by Doyle. Doyle is checked. Doyon. LeBlanc. Shot. That's wide. And it's cleared out by Prince Edward Island. 1:05 to go in the power play. Backhanded down the ice. No icing, of course. PEI shorthanded. 52 seconds left in the Nova Scotia power play. Cross ice pass. Doyon. She's being watched. She has to retreat inside her own blue line. Her pass is broken up at center ice. Lead pass, crossing the blue line, going wide on the right side. Passing over. Here's an opportunity here on the power play. Shot. That's blocked in front. Brianne Jean with that shot there for Nova Scotia. She's got it again. Another shot. That's wide around the goal as Ross for Nova Scotia passing over. Here comes Nova Scotia centering it. Goes off a skate. 10 seconds left in the power play. Beaton trying to get it in front. They jam away at it, but it's denied by PEI and out the center ice, and that's going to do it for the power play. And Nova Scotia now 0 for 3 with a shorthanded goal scored against them. And that's been the difference in this game. A shorthanded goal late in the first period. Time winding down here in the late stages of this second period. And it goes all the way to the goaltender. She can play it. Oh. The referee, I think, is saying something to her, and she is. You're treading a little bit in dangerous waters of getting a delay of game penalty. I'm saying it politely. In other words, she could have played the puck to her teammate right there beside the goal. There was no PEI player near her whatsoever. Here comes Dwaron. Passing ahead, broken up. And it's a pass ahead for Gardner. She's checked. That's broken up. And again, here come Nova Scotia. Shot, that's blocked. Another shot. That's wide of the goal. We're less than a minute away to the conclusion of the second period. And it's bounced out to center ice. Chance there for Prince Edward Island. They're going to cross the blue line. Going towards goal. Shot. Blocker save. As PEI putting on the pressure there by Baker. 30 seconds left now in the second period. Steered to one side. Puck is cleared to center, but here come Nova Scotia beaten. Passing over, shot, stick saved by Lowe. That was a big opportunity there, believe it or not. Looked harmless, but she had to be sharp. 5 seconds left in the period. McLean trying to get a handle on it. And they scrum, and that's it. The period is over. I think this was the first time in this championship we've had a scoreless period. So after 2 periods of play, Prince Edward Island lead Nova Scotia 1-0. No scoring in that second period. Penalties in that period, 51 seconds. PEI Chapman, 2 minutes for slashing. 7:26 Nova Scotia LeBlanc, 2 minutes for interference. 11:01 Nova Scotia Glenn, 2 minutes for hooking. And 16:20 Prince Edward Island Fitzpatrick, 2 minutes for hooking. Power plays after 2 periods. It's Prince Edward Island 0 for 4, Nova Scotia 0 for 3 with a shorthanded goal scored against them. Score once again is the Stars of Prince Edward Island 1, Northern Subway Selects of Nova Scotia 0. And we'll be back with our third period right after this intermission break. Third period about to begin. A big one. 1-0 Prince Edward Island, and they're going to break in. Mullins going in. Big save there by Georgia Burrows. And play is called. 7 seconds gone. In this third period, PEI leading 1-0 over Nova Scotia. Dorian winning the faceoff. She's checked behind the goal. Now she comes up with it. Off the glass. And ahead for Boyd. She's looking for Williams. Dorian trailing there. Dorian checked off the puck. Trying to get it again. Battling for it. Dingwall, she'll shoot it around the goal. Tied up along the boards. Boyd, she's checked. Here comes Nova PEI on the right wing. Shot. Well, that was meant to change them up as we approach 1 minute of this third period. Lead pass for Glenn at center ice. She'll pass on the left wing. McLean. She's been watched closely throughout this game because she does have a dynamic shot. I've been mentioning it throughout this game. She's yet to unleash it. Play is called. We got a penalty. Off the play. Referees are consulting and getting the gate. Off the play for Nova Scotia is Ailey Glenn. Well, she came out of the penalty box, going to the bench here at 1:19. In fact, she's going to the dressing room. She's been ejected from this contest. We got to wait for an announcement on this one. So we have a game misconduct assessed to Ailey Glenn. There's nothing on the clock yet to indicate a short-handed situation. As referee discussion with the Nova Scotia bench about the issue. And Nova Scotia players going to the bench, PEI players going to the bench to get instruction from the coach on this power play. Still a discussion going on between the two referees and the off-ice officials, as Ailey Glenn has been told to leave the game. So now there's going to be a discussion between the referee and the coach for Nova Scotia, the two referees, as all this happening at 1:19. And it was off the play, whatever it was, and I've been mentioning the last couple of games, the referees have been very strict about activity off the play that is deemed worthy of a penalty. So the discussion continues. All right. Wait for the announcement of what has happened. There is a power play to Prince Edward Island because there are only 4 skaters out there for Nova Scotia. And a player is going to the penalty box for Nova Scotia. And Like I said, it's the 5th power play for Prince Edward Island. They're 0 for 4. A 5-minute major is on the clock. Wow. Myra McDonald in the penalty box. Here's McDonald for PEI, a shot. That's wide and around the boards. So whatever it is, it's 5 in a game. Wait for the announcement. Cross ice pass. Here comes, well, that ran to, here we go. Five minutes for attempt to injure. And that's a game misconduct. Puck goes down the ice. 2 minutes gone in this third period. 4:17 left in a 5-minute power play for Prince Edward Island. McDonald shot right on and play is called. That means with a 5-minute power play, it's a full 5 minutes. If PEI scores, and there's still time in the penalty clock, they still continue with the power play. Face off to the right of goal. This is a key moment. If Nova Scotia can kill this off, what a huge momentum swing it could be in this game. Hunter for Prince Edward Island. Backhanding along the left wing. Back to Hunter. It's intercepted. There goes Doiron. She's going in all along the deke. Oh, what a save there as Olivia Lowe got her pad on it. And a great opportunity for Nova Scotia to try to tie the game shorthanded. The only goal of this game has been scored by PEI shorthanded in the first period. Williams for Nova Scotia. Trying to kill off time here. Handling the puck and shooting it around the Prince Edward Island goal. 3:23 left in the PEI power play. They're making a change with the advantage here. Tied up along the boards. It's free. Back to the point. Hunter with it. Steers it towards goal, but it's wide off the end glass. Broken up. It's out. It's in. It's offside. And play is called. 3:23 gone in this third period. 1-0 Prince Edward Island. And 2:56 left in the major penalty assessed to Glenn of Nova Scotia. Here's McDonald for PEI. Checked at the blue line. And Nova Scotia with possession, crossing the PEI blue line. Shot that is blocked. The shot was let go by Ross. And here comes Prince Edward Island. Dingwall at center ice. She'll hang on to it. Broken up, but getting possession again. Chapman. Backhand to forehand. To backhand. Passing, intercepted. And it's lifted down the ice by Jenna Beaton. 2:17 to go in the 5-minute major against Nova Scotia. A 1-goal game here so far at the Civic Center in Corner Brook between PEI and Nova Scotia in favor of PEI. Passing over, McDonald. Passing over. Gardner. For Dingwall. Passing over. Baker to Dingwall. Looking for Gardner. Off the boards but not out. McDonald to Gardner. To Dingwall. Shot right on and stopped by Burrows. So we played 4:40 of this third period. 1:39 left in the 5-minute major. Being served by Myra McDonald that was assessed to Ailey Glenn. So it's 5 in a game for Ailey Glenn. Face off to the right of the Nova Scotia goal. They battle for it in the corner. Comes back to the point. Hunter. Passing over. Shot. Stop. Block and save. Rebound. And it's cleared up by Nova Scotia down the ice as Taylor Hunter is being watched by Haley Rose McLean. Lead pass on the right wing with 1:12 left in the PEI power play. The shot, stick save. Hunter lets it go. That goes wide of the goal, and it's shot down the ice by Nova Scotia. They're doing a diligent job of killing off this penalty here. 52 seconds left in the major. Hunter being watched by Doyon. Has to pass over on the right wing. They can't cross the blue line. Chapman with it. She'll cross center, pass over. A give and go for Chapman. Goes off a stick into the corner. Back to the point. Dingwell passes a stick. Cleared out. McDonald has it. 28 seconds left in the power play for Prince Edward Island. Dingwell. McDonald. Side steps one, going towards goal, and that just went over the net. Chapman passing over. Now Chapman gets a shot right on. That was Gardner who passed it to her. 6 seconds left. McDonald. Chapman. Now in front. Tried it short side. Play is called. Penalties expired. And Nova Scotia weathers a huge storm here. Killing off a 5-minute major. Here in the third period, we still stand at 1-0 PEI. And PEI now 0 for 5 on the power play. Could be a big momentum swing here for Nova Scotia, now at full strength. Shot is wide, off the end boards. Nova Scotia will try and move it out and ahead to center ice, but it's Dingwell who'll shoot it right back in to the Nova Scotia zone. A pass along the boards to Morrow. Comes out to center. Shot right back in by PEI. LeBlanc passing over on the wing. Broken up. Comes back. Doyle's pass is thwarted and shot in by Nova Scotia. Dingwell passing around. Shot along the boards by Lutley. We scrum. Hit the side of the goal by Nova Scotia. And PEI will bring it out on the right wing at center ice. Oh, nice move going in. 1-on-3. A shot right on. Burrows the save. And play is called. As PEI was changing and going in with no support was Jenna Beaton and had an opportunity on goal. 7:24 gone in this third period. Still 1-0 Prince Edward Island. From the faceoff. Lead pass behind Williams. Shot in. Nope, not shot in. Goes into the penalty box and play is called. Faceoff. Outside the blue line of Nova Scotia. Kendall Dwyer taking the face-off for Nova Scotia, and they get possession. Lacey Boyd crossing the blue line. Banked off the boards and out. That shot in. That's offside. Nova Scotia's got to clear the zone. And now they can pursue the puck. Here comes Prince Edward Island. Lead pass going in to Nova Scotia territory, but skated off by two Nova Scotia defenders was Lawler. Here comes Nova Scotia. Ross. She's at center. Shooting it in. Doing a good job there. Making sure she crossed center before dumping it in and the team can change. Pass on the right wing. Opportunity here looking for Chapman in the slot. Mullins to shot. That's blocked. And away swings Nova Scotia. That hits a leg. Gordon will shoot it in. They can't chase after it because Chapman was way offside. Now they can. Pass over on the wing. Now it's McDonald for PEI passing over. Mullins looking for Gordon. The only goal scorer of this game, Cassie Gordon, back in the first period, short-handed. But it's Nova Scotia. He'll swing away. Here's the dangerous McLean. Haley Rose McLean behind the goal. Sanders in front, bang, bang! Oh, what a save there by Olivia Lowe on Jenna Beaton. Bang, bang, and stop, denied. 9:12 gone in this third period, and we remain at 1-0 in favor of Prince Edward Island. Face-off to the left of goal. Won by PEI. Don't want to do a cross-ice pass there with 3 Nova Scotia players lurking. So PEI do get it out the center. Lead pass. Looking for Morrow, broken up. Going around the goal, McIntyre. She'll clear the zone, shot right back in. Picked up by LeBlanc. Lead pass, that's off the boards down the ice, and I do believe that will be icing. No, says the Lions person. Fooled me. Here comes PEI again. Opportunity, Gardner crossing the blue line. She lets a shot go, stick into the netting, and play is called. 9:53 left in regulation time. We're past the midway mark of this third period. And we got a dandy here for you during this supper hour time. Newfoundland time, that is. From the face-off, cross-ice pass. Now Williams on the right wing. She's denied and checked off the puck, but it's kept in the PEI zone. Doiron for Boyd, too far. Dingwell having a look. Shoots it along the boards. And it's out to center ice and into the Nova Scotia zone. Is that icing? No, says the Lions person. It is not. Lead pass intercepted. Mullins with it. She's in the corner. Centers it for Chapman. Chapman will go after it. Trying to find Mullins behind the goal. Checked. Centered. Mullins shot. That's high, wide. Chapman. And he scrub along the boards and it's free. Doiron with it. She eludes one. Eludes two. Tried three, but was checked off the puck by Hunter. Kept in by Fitt. Banked off the boards and out, and Fitt leaves it for her defensive partner, Jean. McLean. She's checked. Fitt. Passing over. Shot in. Cleared out the center ice. Trying to wheel away there was Fitzpatrick. Ends up inside the Nova Scotia blue line. It's free and loose, and on the wing it is McLean. She'll bank it off the boards into the corner. Tied up along the boards. PEI getting it to the blue line. It's out. It's at center. Gardner shooting it in. And the puck rolls to the Nova Scotia goal, but it's going to be moved by Nova Scotia. Out to center ice. Morrow watching McDonald of PEI comes out to the blue line, but not out of the zone. Nova Scotia changing on the fly, so that's an opportunity for PEI to bank it off the boards down the ice. No icing as McIntyre. She's checked. Here comes PEI's Lawler going in on goal. Shot, stick, save. And it's steered to one side. Here goes Dwyer. Look, with a long shot that's wide of the goal, off the boards. Goes into the slot area, cleared. Bringing it out to center ice McDonald. She'll cross the blue line with a shot. Blocker save. 6.5 minutes to go. Still 1-0 PEI. Nova Scotia with possession. On the left wing. Cleared to an open wing and out. So Nova Scotia has to regroup. Beaton. Dangerous cross-ice pass there with Mullins lurking for a loose puck. Lead pass for Chapman. She'll tip it into the Nova Scotia zone all the way to the goaltender Burrows, and play is called. 5:54 left in this third period. Still 1-0 for Prince Edward Island on a short-handed goal in the first period by Cassie Gordon. Face off to the right of the Nova Scotia goal. Chapman wins it back. Steered around the goal. However, Nova Scotia came up with possession looking for McLean, being checked by Mullins. McLean on the second effort can't get it. Mullins has it. Steered it to the slot area, but that's broken up. Backhanded down the ice. No momentum for icing. Chasing after it is Doyle. She'll go around her goal. Nova Scotia is changing on the fly. Doyle out there for PEI, shoots it in and on goal, and it's smothered and play is called. That brings the clock down to 5:22 to go in this third period. A reminder, if the teams are tied at the end of 3 periods, we play a 5-minute overtime. If they're tied after that, then it's a shootout. 5 players each team shootout. Or 5 rounds, we'll say. Shot right on, pad save by Burrows. Nova Scotia trying to move it out on the right wing. Lead pass. No icing, says the lines person. It's not out of the zone. Williams, she shoots it into the corner. Nova Scotia trying to forecheck and get possession along the boards. They scrum at it. It's free. It's backhanded around the PEI goal. A give and go for McDonald. She's at her blue line at center, crossing the Nova Scotia blue line. She'll just push it there into the corner and chase after it. Tied up along the boards. It's Nova Scotia. Dwyer passing ahead, broken up. Nova Scotia going to change him up as we get a lead pass on the left wing, cross ice pass on the right wing, broken up. And here comes Nova Scotia. Pass hits a skate. Passing over, off the boards, and out. LeBlanc with it. Trying to get the puck out of the zone to McLean. She's checked. And Nova Scotia with possession behind the net. 3:35 to go in regulation time. Chapman pushed the puck behind the goal. Here comes Nova Scotia on the right wing. Heading towards goal. Stopped. In the corner. Behind the goal. Dingwell passing over. Dwyer trying to pursue the PEI skater, but it's broken up. Chapman battling for it. Backhanded into the PEI zone by LeBlanc. Off the boards and out. Less than 3 minutes to go in regulation time, and here comes Nova Scotia. Drop pass, Dwyer. In the corner for Boyd behind the net. She's checked. Goes into the opposite corner. Williams trying to pass it to Boyd. Steered around the goal by PEI. They battle for it. It's Dingwell who comes up with it. Passing around. Out to center ice. Ross, she's checked. Doyle, well, lead pass on the left wing. Too far. And here comes Nova Scotia. Lead pass. McLean shot right on. Heaton with that drive there. Lowe stopping it. Shot down the ice. That's going to be icing, and play is called. 1:57 to go in regulation time. And it's 1-0 PEI. From the faceoff. Puck in the corner. Comes along the boards to the hash mark. Shot by McLean. That's blocked. You know, it's really the first opportunity. Well, that's flicked into the PEI bench and play is called. First chance she really had to try and shoot the puck. Timeout called by Nova Scotia. Our next game's got bronze medal implications. It'll be Tri-Pen of Newfoundland and Labrador, Tri-Pen Ice, against the Steers Western Warriors. Both teams, they're 0-2, and the winner of that one will more than likely make it to the bronze medal game on Sunday. So Nova Scotia with the timeout. The goaltender is still on the ice. 1:41 left. And what has been, as they say, a barn burner. Can't ask for anything better than this sort of game. Here we go. And Nova Scotia is going with 6 attackers as Georgia Burrows is on the bench. The goalkeeper for Nova Scotia. It'll be Chapman taking the faceoff for Prince Edward Island against Dwyer for Nova Scotia. Here we go. 6-on-5 skater-wise. From the faceoff, PEI controls. They'll shoot it around the goal and out. Is it icing? No. 1:30 left in regulation time. Here comes Nova Scotia. Lily LeBlanc passing to Doyon. She's checked at the PEI blue line. And the puck ends up inside the Nova Scotia blue line, and LeBlanc has to go after it. Front of her, empty goal. Passing ahead, broken up. McDonald passing, tipped by Gordon. The goal scorer so far in this game. The only goal scorer. Dwyer, with less than a minute to go, it's offside and play is called. 57 seconds left in regulation time. After this contest, we'll have the Player of the Game awards for you. Here we go. PEI with possession. They'll flip it down the ice and chasing after it. There ain't going to be icing here. Yes. Oh, it just went over the lines ever so slowly. Gardner couldn't get there in time. And the faceoff back in the PEI zone with 48.5 seconds to go. It'll be to the left of goal. Here we go. Won by Dwyer. Back to the point. LeBlanc shot, tip, smothered by Lowe, and play is called. That takes 4 seconds off the clock. Face off to the left of goal. Doyon winning the faceoff, comes back to LeBlanc. Shot, that's blocked. LeBlanc again, trying to keep it into the Nova Scotia zone. Chance down, goal! Wide. Icing. And they're claiming that Nova Scotia played. That was, well, it went through the crease. Yes, that is not icing. It went through the crease, and the faceoff will be at center ice. That's what you call a missed call. They had to change it from icing. They blew the whistle for a stoppage. Goaltender is out towards between the blue line and the net. That's Georgia Burrows. And from the faceoff, McLean brings it across the blue line, but it's still out to center ice, and Burrows is on the bench again for a sixth attacker with 22 seconds left. Boyd centering it, ends up behind the goal. Boyd again, centering it to Williams, shot right on. LeBlanc, the shot, that's blocked in front. 8 seconds left, shot smothered, play is called. And there's an exception being taken there with the faceoff, and I know there's going to be a penalty to PEI for sure. Jesse Doyle. She was livid with what was going on in front of the net. 7 seconds left, 19:53 is the time of the penalty or penalties. Well, just the one. Doyle going off for PEI. 2 minutes for a hit to the head. And for Nova Scotia, a huge break here. 4 minutes. Hit to the head. Nova Scotia is 0 for 3 on the power play with a shorthanded goal scored against them. This will be their 4th power play. And it's PEI who now call the timeout. Now, in a situation like this, well, there's 7 seconds, but PEI can shoot it down the ice without fear of an icing infraction because they're shorthanded. So, 6 skaters against 4 skaters. Just a reminder, our next game in about an hour, 7 o'clock Newfoundland time, featuring the 2 teams from this province. Tri-Pen Ice, representing Newfoundland and Labrador, and the host, Western Warriors. Here we go. Face off to the left of the PEI goal. Six skaters against 4. Beaton for the face-off for Nova Scotia. Chapman for PEI. From the face-off. Won by PEI. Swiped out. Down the ice. That's going to be it. And Prince Edward Island is going to the gold medal game. They mob goaltender Olivia Lowe for the shutout, her second of this tournament. 1-0. Prince Edward Island win on a short-handed goal in the first period by Cassie Gordon. So the scoring summary of this third period, no scoring. PEI wins 1-0. Penalties in that period, 119. Nova Scotia Glen, 5 minutes attempt to injure, game misconduct. And at 19:53, it was PEI Doyle, 4 minutes, hit to the head. Power plays in the game. PEI 0 for 4. Nova Scotia 0 for 4 with a shorthanded goal scored against them. Waiting for now for the Player of the Game awards for the E-Stars and the Northern Subway Selects of Nova Scotia. Georgia Burrows, who only let in that one goal. The short-handed marker back in the first period by Cassie Gordon. She is the player of the game for Nova Scotia. So the player of the game, Rennie Chapman for Prince Edward Island, does it all out there for the E-Stars. And she gets the player of the game for Prince Edward Island. Final score once again, PEI 1, Nova Scotia nothing. Next game coming up in about an hour, 7 o'clock Newfoundland time, 6:30 Atlantic, 5:30 Eastern, 4:30 Central, 3:30 Mountain, and 2:30 Pacific for the game between Newfoundland and Labrador, Tri-Pen Selects, and the host, Steers Western Warriors. So that's it. That's the story here from the Civic Center. We'll take a break, and we'll be back in about an hour's time. Hope you enjoyed this one. This was a great game. Final score once again, Prince Edward Island 1, Nova Scotia nothing. And that's it for now. On behalf of Evan McHugh, I'm Chris Green. This has been a McHugh Productions and AO Live presentation. So long from the Civic Center in Corner Brook.